Today I'm going to tell you how to get the brand new Pikachu with Gray Hat Van Gogh collaboration promo without getting ripped off. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, God loves you, that there is an awesome plan for your life. Yesterday, Pokemon announced a really exciting new promo that's going to be released today, and this is a Pikachu with Gray Hat promo that is modeled after the Van Gogh self-portrait called Self-Portrait in Gray Hat. Now, the reason this is making a bunch of waves is because a while back we had all of the Scream promos that were released, and people slept on them, and now they're worth a whole lot of money, and so, of course, inevitably, there's tons of people looking at this and they're thinking, cha-ching, it's going to be just as rare and limited as that, and we're going to make a ton of money off of it. The only problem is, it's not. Today I'm going to tell you what you got to do in order to order this card and how you can get this card and why people think it's going to be so rare and limited. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you're going to try for this card today. But the first thing that we need to know is this is a promo that is being released at the Van Gogh Museum in, I want to say it's in the Netherlands, and the exhibit starts on September 28th, and if you go to the Van Gogh Museum, you'll be able to get one of these cards for free. Now, also, the Pokemon Center is going to be putting up a special sale starting today, the 28th. We don't know exactly what time. While I'm editing this video, they may very well have released on the Pokemon Center, but the Pokemon Center is putting this up as well, and if you buy a qualifying item from the Van Gogh collaboration collection, then you get the promo for free as well. So let's look at what's happening on eBay. We got people on eBay trying to sell this card that they obviously don't even own this card yet. You can look at the listings on eBay and you can see that people are using stock photos. They're using the same photos that came from the museum in the Netherlands, and people are paying $406, $460, $300. People are paying absurd amounts of money for this promo, and it's not going to be worth that at all. That is way too much money to be paying for this promo card. If we go over and we look at PokeBeach, you can see on PokeBeach that they actually said that TPCI has announced that starting September 28th, a promo Pikachu with Gray Felt Hat will be given to those people who make a qualifying purchase on the Pokemon Center website, September 28th being today. The promo will also be given to attendees who complete a Pokemon Adventures activity at the museum itself. This exhibit will run from September 28th through January 7th. So we can assume that the Pokemon Center promo should run from September 28th through January 7th, but that might be wrong. It could be until supplies run out. We're not exactly certain of that. And here's the tricky thing about this. We mentioned the Scream promos, right? Those were, I believe those were given out at a art gallery in Japan. The big difference here is, one, the card, beautiful artist collaboration style of card, right? This card's super cool. It's not going to be playable. It's going to be a really cool card. But the big difference is where the kind of collaboration is the same. The difference is the Scream promos were a lot more limited and were not available on the Pokemon Center with a qualifying purchase. Big difference here. We can go on the Pokemon Center starting today whenever they drop. As of right now, like I said, the time frame has not been announced. It could drop while I'm editing this video. It could drop afterwards. We just have to pay attention to PokeBeach, pay attention to Pokemon news websites, pay attention to my Instagram. As soon as it goes live, I will post all about it. But that's the huge difference here, is we will be able to go get them on the Pokemon Center. Now, people will try and probably abuse this, but it is going to be much, much, much cheaper than $300, even if you miss it on the Pokemon Center. I'm likening this probably something similar to like the special delivery Charizard, where if you spend X amount of dollars, then you can get the promo. I'm not exactly sure if it'll be exactly like that, and I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be as massively produced as that. It's possible, but that's kind of what I'm likening it to. So don't go out and spend $300 on this card. That is an insane and absurd amount of money for this card. Wait for the Pokemon Center drop, because when it drops on the Pokemon Center, there's going to be a bunch of different things that we can buy, and with whatever a qualifying purchase is, maybe it's just one item from the Van Gogh collection, or maybe we got to spend 20 bucks or 50 bucks, whatever it is. When you do that, they'll send you a promo for free. Now let's look at the things that could be popping up on the Pokemon Center's website. Shout out to PTCG Radio. He posted all these pictures because he actually got to go to the museum yesterday, which was really sick. But some of the things that are gonna potentially be on the Pokemon Center website that we can buy and get access to this Pikachu promo, we've got this Pikachu and Eevee side-by-side play mat. Looks pretty cool. We have, you can see a bunch of the different things right here. You got some prints, you got a cool Pikachu doll plushie, you got an Eevee bag. And here is something interesting, okay? So we got sleeves, love the sleeves, and you got these 3 different artworks right here. The Snorlax, all the different artworks on one, and then the crows, I guess, right there, deck boxes. I think there will be sleeves in all of these designs as well. I'm not sure. And then this is the best thing of the whole lot, in my opinion. We got the Snorlax, we got the Munchlax. Look at that Mew peeking through the window. Hisui and Heavy Ball and Pokeball on the nightstand right there. Ditto and a Pikachu on the wall in the picture frames. I absolutely love this playmat. I want this playmat so bad. This playmat is super dope, super cool. And then another playmat with all of the artwork on it, and then a playmat with the bird artwork right there. And then here is the artwork of the actual Pikachu. So those are some of the items that could be on the Pokemon Center website, including, you know, potentially some other stuff. And what we got to do here, guys, is we have to understand not to FOMO. People are paying $300, $400, $500 for these cards, and some of these people selling these cards don't have the cards in hand. It's just all on speculation. Again, the biggest difference here between this and the Scream promos is this is going to be available on Pokemon Center. Now, it doesn't matter if it's available on Pokemon Center until January, or it's only available on Pokemon Center for a day, or it's only available on Pokemon Center till copies sell out. We have to remember that with the Scream promos, they were not available on Pokemon Center, and the quantities of those are a lot less than these. Pokemon has gone out of its way to make sure that they're going to have something drop on the Pokemon Center. You can even go to the Pokemon Center's website and see there's a little banner for this specific Van Gogh collaboration. You just can't actually click on it and do anything with it right now. So this is how you're going to be able to get your hands on this card unless you can go to the Van Gogh Museum. Pay attention today for the drop. We're not certain the quantities, and we're not certain how long. It could be, like I said, for months, or it could be until they sell out. But if you pay attention, and as soon as the drop goes live, you can go and grab something, buy your qualifying purchase, and you should get one of these cards. And even if, like I said, even if it isn't as hugely printed as we think, which I think it will be, I think there's probably going to end up being around a $50 card. That's my opinion. But even if it's not, it's going to be a lot cheaper than $300. And you might as well take a crack at it, right? You might as well take a crack at it. And what always happens with market trends is when we see things that either have just released or aren't released yet, when we look at those numbers that they're selling for, that's usually the ceiling. There's only down to go from here, okay? So don't go to eBay and spend $300 on one of these promos and get absolutely ripped off. Wait for the Pokemon Center drop, get you a play mat, get you some sleeves, get you something like that, and get you a cool promo for your binder. It's going to be a really cool card. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know if you're going to go for one of these. Let me know what you think the price point it's actually going to end up at. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a huge favor, give it a thumbs up. It's actually free for you to give the video a thumbs up, and it helps the channel so very much. And if you enjoyed this, check that out right there. I think you'll love that video too. And like I always say, my friends, find somebody to love and serve today. Be the change you want to see in the world. See you next time.